said he didn't really let it go. There was no need to. Garciaparra is one in a trio of acrobatic shortstops. And as Peter Gammons reports in tonight's cover story, on their worst days, they're merely solid. On their best days, they are brilliant.
The good shortstop should be on his toes, ready to break in any direction. When you have time to make the play without hurrying, throw overhand, since the overhand throw is most accurate for the majority of infielders.
A sensational play by Vizquel, diving behind second from the seat of his pants.
He makes plays that are just absolutely unbelievable. But he is the most intelligent player I've been around in a long time.
When you must get the ball away as quickly as possible, a backhand stop and a speedy throw often prove the best medium.
Garciaparra, look at him, backhand, he's got him. Wow, he can play.
He can be going a lot of different ways and still deliver that ball. But I can't explain. I don't even know if the young man himself can explain other than he can do it.
When near base, step on bag, then throw to first.
Up the middle, knocked down by Wendell. Ordonez on a brilliant play to turn the double play. They'll be talking about this one for a long time.
He slides when he goes to his right. He doesn't mind diving when he goes to his left. He backhands balls that are hit right to him. So he's unorthodox, but he probably does things as efficiently and as easily as anybody I've ever seen.
In this golden era of shortstops, no one quite plays the position like Omar Vizquel, Ray Ordonez, or Nomar Garciaparra. It was Ozzie Smith who made virtuoso defense popular, which is why Bobby Valentine is so often asked to compare Ordonez with Ozzie.
Comparing is like comparing a couple great artists. Renoir and Michelangelo were both great artists, but they were different, of course.
Ordonez slides the balls. He flashes. He catches balls unlike anyone, anywhere.
He's like a mathematician, I keep saying, that he understands all the angles on the field.
It seems like he can slide any way he wants. He can throw his body any way he wants. Dive, do whatever, and still come up to play and have control of whatever he's doing.
Great stop, Vizquel, up firing, got him.
I'm not a really fancy shortstop that like to make the easy plays look hard. I think I'm the other way around. I try to make the hard plays look easy.
Vizquel catches balls barehanded. He turns his back to home plate to catch pop-ups. And perhaps even more than Luis Aparicio, David Concepcion, and the other predecessors in the Venezuelan shortstop tradition, never seems to get a bad hop.
They don't realize in the conditions that we play, and then when we come here to the state, you know, most of the fields are a little bit better than there, and we make everything easier.
Garciaparra's entire defensive game is played on the run.
Nomar he's a flipper. He flips that ball. He's got great wrist action.
I think Nomar might scare you a little bit, but if you watch him day in and day out, that fear will definitely disappear real quick because the ball always ends up in his glove.
No one would question the artistic creativity of Vizquel, Ordonez, or Garciaparra, and in each case, the style works. But there are a lot of managers who don't like the flash. They prefer someone who simply makes the plays.
There are no style points in baseball. There's only outs and innings and runs and wins.
If you ask any manager, they would just as soon forget those great plays. You make every routine play and we'll win.
The prototypical, dependable, blue-collar shortstops like Mike Bordick, Gary DiSarcina, Davey Cruz, and Walt Weiss weren't born with the dashing skills of Vizquel, Garciaparra, or Ordonez. Their model for the reliable shortstop was Cal.
I was able to carve out a lot of success without some of the same physical tools. So when I think of them and I watch them, you know, I'm envious in a certain way. But the cautious side of me looks at it and says, God, that's a risk. When I think of those guys, I think if I could only added that part to my game.
You ever think, gee, I might try some of that stuff?
Actually, I do try it, but I end up falling on my face half the time. It really amazes me, the things they can do.
I can't do it. I'm incapable of it. I think if I try to make a barehand play like Omar, I'd probably break a finger.
This is Peter Gammons, ESPN.
Thanks, Peter. While Gold Glovers Omar Vizquel and Ray Ordonez again having solid defensive seasons, ranking 2nd and 5th in fielding percentage, Garciaparra is struggling in the field so far this season in comparison to last year's season. Tonight, his first game since May 8th. He's at Yankee Stadium. Well, moments from now on ESPN.